When it comes to ranking in the search engines, we all know that content is king. But having content custom created is expensive. Private label rights articles are good, but everyone ends up with the exact same articles. And these days, in the search engines, that's really bad. Article Builder is the solution. Let me demonstrate how it works. There's three main functions to Article Builder: building an article, injecting content into your own articles, and posting that content to your WordPress blogs. First, let me show you how building an article works. You have three options when building an article. You can build a tips-based article, which pulls from our database of tens of thousands of introductions, conclusions, tips, and titles to piece together an article that reads perfectly well, because all of that content is designed to fit together within the categories. Let me demonstrate how that works first. It's very simple. You just select your category. You can see we have a lot of categories, and we add more all the time. I'll choose weight loss. Then you select whether or not to use SuperSpun content, and I'll explain what that means in a minute. Optionally, give it some subtopic keywords. Give it your target word count. I want my articles to be at least 500 words each, and I want 3 of those articles. And you can also optionally store this job in My Saved Jobs for easy running again later. Then you just click Build My Article. That's simple. 3 articles in the weight loss category, at least 500 words long each. Very simple. Very powerful. You can download all those articles in a zip file, post them straight to a blog you've already configured, or download the individual articles. Now, first of all, let me explain what SuperSpun content is. This is not your typical garbage reading spun content. What we do with SuperSpun content is every title, every introduction, every tip, and every concluding paragraph is rewritten multiple times. Every sentence is written and rewritten again by human writers who have passed a stringent test. And once those sentences are rewritten, they are all passed through an editing process from our team of editors to ensure high quality. And what you end up with is what we call SuperSpun content, which is guaranteed to be a bare minimum of 75% unique every time you click that button, though usually it's much more unique than that. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that to you. Now, the weight loss category is by far the most popular category in Article Builder. It is used more than any other category, and that means that the content from Article Builder in the weight loss category is used more than any other category. But let me go over to Copyscape and show you the results of this article that I just copied. Here we are on Copyscape. Paste this in here, do a premium search. Look at that. No results found for the text you pasted, even though the content is the most popular content. Now, you're not always going to get no results. Let me try copying another one. But what we guarantee is that no 2 articles will be more than 25% the same. Here we go. Here it found 1 similar article here, but let's compare the text and see just how similar those 2 articles are according to Copyscape. Look at this. Only 7% duplicated content. That means that those 2 articles are 93% unique and the most popular category in Article Builder. Now that tells you just how powerful the SuperSpun content is. And because of the way it's created, written by human beings, no computer generated synonyms that generate garbage, these are handwritten, edited content to ensure the highest quality. But that is only the beginning. There are two other ways that you can generate highly unique, high-quality articles for use wherever you need to use it. You can generate a SuperSpun article off of documents that are 50,000 words or more of SuperSpun content, or now you can download the full SuperSpun text of articles in a variety of categories that you can then drop into any link networks or blogs or whatever that support SuperSpun nested spun documents, so that you can generate as many unique versions as you want. And these documents are capable of generating literally billions of unique versions, and every single article is guaranteed to be at least 75% unique. You just can't get that anywhere else. That is the power and ease of use of Article Builder. But now let me show you how to inject content into your own articles. Because if you have an article, let's say it's a PLR article or an article you've written, and you want to make it more unique to the search engines, you can do that very simply using the content inside Article Builder. You just select your category. Again, I'll choose weight loss. I'm going to opt to use SuperSpun content. You tell it how much content you want to add. I'll say quite a bit. And you tell it where you want that content put. Now I'll go ahead and choose sidebar tips just to demonstrate how this works. Paste my article in here and then click inject content. And you can see that my original word count for the article was only 289 words, but that we injected 377 words, and that we ended up adding 30% of unique content to this article. And you can see that it put them in these sidebar tips that to the human eye do not appear to be directly inside of the article. But in the HTML, you can see that it actually appears within the content of the article. And what that means is that to the search engines, it all appears to be part of the same content, making it look more unique. And there's a variety of ways you can do that. You can use sidebar tips. You can just put it right inside the content, which you can see just pushes the paragraphs of SuperSpun content now. So we're talking about highly unique content going in here. Or you can put it as both inside and sidebar, and that adds even more content. Or you can add as inline callouts. You can see how the tips go across the bottom. And incidentally, all of the color schemes, that's all completely customizable right here. Or as both inside the article and as the inline callouts. So you can see there's lots of ways to customize and inject unique content into your articles so that they look much more unique to the search engines. Now, once you have all of this wonderful content at your disposal, you don't have to manually post that to your website. You can go to the blogs menu and add as many blogs as you want, WordPress blogs, into the system. And you can let Article Builder automatically post to those blogs on its own, on a schedule that you choose. Let me show you how that works. Very simple. You just click the auto posting button and add a posting job. You then choose the blog that you've already configured that you want to post to. You select the category you want to post from, say weight loss. You tell it the minimum word count of the post. Say I want posts from 400 to 600 words long. And you tell it how often you want to post. Once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, every other day, every 3 days, every 5 days, every 7 days, every 14 days, or every 30 days. So there's a wide variety of ways to post there. I'll just choose once a day. And you can give it a maximum number of posts to make, or you can just leave it at no limit. Then you can, of course, add your own resource box, and this supports full nested spinning, so you can make this as heavily spun as you want to get all the links you need and all the content you need added to the bottom of those posts. And then you can walk through and select the posting category and save the job. And at that point, you will have a new posting job that starts to post automatically without you having to do anything else. Now, we've got users with hundreds of blogs, literally hundreds of blogs being posted to every day, building their own content network with highly unique, guaranteed 75% unique content from the Article Builder database. Now, if Article Builder doesn't yet cover some of the topics that you need, you can request additional topics to be added from this button right here. It's very simple. You just put your requested topics, one per line, in this box. And every week, we add thousands more snippets based on the requests of our users. So be sure to put the content that you would like to see added here. We also have a built-in API, and what that means is if you are a programmer or have a programmer, that you can have your software or scripts automatically add content from the Article Builder database into your application. Very powerful, very easy to use. That's all there is to it. We've kept the design simple and efficient on purpose. Why clutter things up when what you really need is continuous fresh content built around the topics that your sites cover? Article Builder gives you all of that, and at the click of a button. Get your access today.